What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to attach your cart shelf to your rock cart off-road. Another accessory we can add to the rock cart off-road is the cart shelf, which adds a completely new row to the top of the cart to transport even more gear. So the cart shelf comes with two different panels. So we have this longer panel here that we can add when the cart is contracted, and we have the shorter panel that we can add along with the longer panel for when the cart is fully expanded. It also comes with two additional hooks that we add to the longer panel or the shorter panel depending on the setup. And then we have 4 butterfly screws to secure the shelf onto the cart. So first let me show you how to add the shelf when your cart is contracted. So you're gonna take these hook pieces here and make sure that they mirror the hooks on the other end of the panel. Before attaching these hooks, we're gonna want to loosen these wing screws here. Then we can slide in our hooks and make sure again that they mirror the hooks on the other end. Once you have the hooks placed inside, we're gonna tighten these wing screws to secure them. So from here, we're gonna take the hooks on each end of our panel and line them up to these holes on the handles of the cart. And you'll see we have 3 different rows of these holes. So we have 3 different options on the placement of the shelf. So we can either place the shelf all the way to the top, in the middle, or more towards the bottom. For today, we're gonna set up our shelf to the middle here. To do that, we recommend taking each side of the panel at a time and setting it up. So we're gonna start with this side of the panel. So first I recommend taking these hooks here and guiding them towards the inside of each handle, just like this, and line them up to whichever row of holes that you wanna use. To prepare for this setup, you can also take each butterfly screw here and take off the wing nuts on each end, just like this. Then you're gonna take your butterfly screws and run them through the holes of your hooks and of the holes on the handles. Then you're gonna take your wing nuts and secure them on the other ends of your butterfly screws to keep it secure. And just like that, you have your shelf attached to your cart so you can place items on top and on the bottom. To take the shelf off, you're just gonna follow these steps in reverse. So we also have the second panel that we can use when we have the cart fully expanded. So to expand the cart, we're gonna loosen these butterfly screws on the bottom like this. Once they're fully loosened, we can pull each end of the cart and fully expand it like this. And be sure to pull them all the way out until you hear this clicking sound. Now to use the second shelf, we're actually going to attach it to the longer shelf here. To do that, we're gonna loosen the butterfly screws on the bottom of the longer shelf. Then we're gonna take the second panel and line up these arms here to the openings of the first panel and slide them in just like this. Then once it's attached, we're gonna tighten these butterfly screws to lock the 2 panels in place. So just like we did with our last setup, we're gonna take the hooks on each end of our combined panels and line them up to any of these rows of holes along our handles. Again, for this demo, we're gonna set them up to the middle row. So again, we recommend lining up these sets of hooks first, and we're gonna guide them to the inside like this. And then that will be easier for the hooks in the back to line up to the other side. Next, we're gonna take our butterfly screws and run them through the holes of the hooks and the handles. Then we're gonna take our wing nuts here and screw them on to the other side of each butterfly screw. And just like that, we have our shelf all ready to go, so we can place items on the top of the cart and on the bottom of the cart. And if you add your cart floor to the bottom of your cart, you'll have the payload just as stable as the shelf on top. And if you ever want to take off this shelf, you're just going to follow the steps we just went over in reverse. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your cart shelf to your rock cart off-road. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.